everybody, and welcome back to Six Ashes here with Chad from CBW Farms. We are on episode number 7. Well, what are we doing today? Well, you can see we got the Joskin trailer, which we bought last episode, and it does work with the wood chipper that we're using over here. And I had purchased the big bag handler to haul some longer logs, so I'm not hand carrying all these short ones. You can see we got a tree kind of ready to go here. And I think I got a couple more cut down somewhere. Yeah, you can see they're kind of laying out in the forest here just a little bit, but we're gonna have to get some other trees down first to get to them. But so yeah, let's try to make a little bit of money this morning. First of all, let's get into our fence, and we'll head down to the sawmill. You can see I got a load ready, 31,000 liters. So let's see what these bring. I know you're familiar with me driving to the sawmill. We do it a lot. And we still have our 8,000 liter trailer full of wood chips too. Our sunflowers haven't ripened yet, but maybe by the end of this episode they will. Alright, we'll see what this guy is like to get around the corner here. It does have a steering axle, so that helps. The trick is going to be getting into the sawmill here to dump these wood chips off. Well, I'm hoping everybody's having a great day again. It's been a little while since I've seen you, so welcome back. I know I've been doing pretty good. This weekend I was gone. We went to Iowa City with my youngest son, who was moved down there for college now. He starts next week on the 23rd of August, I believe, is his first day. Yeah, it's a whole different lifestyle down there the way it looks to me, from one end of Iowa to the other. Alright, let's select our wagon here. Well, it looks like we got a couple different things going on there, but alright, let's see what we got here. We got $20,000 right now, and let's see what this load is worth. Money's going up pretty good. We need it. Alright. We're getting just about empty here. Look at that. $25,000. A lot better than our $6,000 off our 8,000 liter trailer. Now the trick is going to be getting out of here. Oh, there goes the puppies. Hey guys. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's head back to our wood chipper. Okay, sorry about that. I had to quiet the dogs a little bit. There must have been a fly buzzing around the window or something. It doesn't take much to get these three to bark at you. But anyhow, like I was saying about this past weekend, going down to Iowa City. Yeah, we had a good time. Spent a little bit of money, I guess, trying to get things for my son's new apartment. He didn't move into the dorms. He's moving into an apartment with a friend. It's his friend's 3rd year in college, so he kind of knows the ropes. But their apartment is only a couple blocks away from where most of their classes are going to be held. It's kind of a widespread campus that University of Iowa has. Alright. Let's get under there. While we're at it, we'll let that fill up a little bit. We'll empty this wagon out so I don't forget about it. Yeah, I don't know of a lot of jobs we have to do on Six Ashes this game day yet. It's just about 2 o'clock in the afternoon on the game day. Excuse me. I keep hitting that bump. No, I'm glad we got a forest really close here, especially with this little tipper. See what I can all crash into. Oop. I think it's on a side tip if I remember right. Let's see if we still get $6,000 off of this load. I haven't checked the price to see if the wood chips have gone down or gone up. I would assume they'd go down before going up. Yeah. 66.12, just like it was before. There, that tipper's empty for us. Being this tipper's the only one that'll probably work with the harvester that we have with the Bizon. And we're still waiting for the rain here on Six Ashes. It's wanting to come, but it hasn't rained yet. Which now would be the good time for it to come while we're not trying to harvest. Try to make a wide corner here. I did the same thing with the last wagon. I ran into those trees. Alright. Oops. We'll haul this guy over here for now. That way he's ready for whenever we harvest our sunflowers. It's a pretty small field, so I have a feeling we won't get a lot off there. Probably about one tank full would be about it off the harvester, maybe two. Alright, let's see if we can find some more logs over here. Let me get a little closer looking here. Alright. I think we can grab a couple of them. Whoa, kind of a bump there. Trying to get to the right spot here. Excuse me. Okay, I'm back again. I had a phone call there, sorry about that. Things get kind of hectic in the mornings here some days. I'm doing this on Tuesday morning. Hopefully I can get the video done and released yet today. That's a big log there. Oop, it must not be up high enough there. There's kind of a hump there. This has got to be a lot quicker than doing those little chunks that I did on the last episode anyway. Alright. Sorry, I'm concentrating a little bit here. Oh boy. Hell, it was kind of stuck. I was thinking, boy, that's awful heavy. We'll back up here. Oh, no. That's helicoptering. Like Bruce's Gaming would call that. Alright, we'll set them down on the mat there on the belt. Now, let's get in and let's see if it'll take them all. Start it up and turn it on. Well, it looks like they're all going through good. Chomp, chomp, chomp again. Alright. Shut him off again. And we'll see if we can grab some more. I don't know how exciting of an episode this will be with Chad logging. That's kind of a scary thought to begin with. Alright, what do we got down here? Oh, those are mostly stumps there. That's what I'm looking at, all those ends. Ooh, that's a heavy log. Just about ran over the belt. Or the chopper there. Chipper? Chipper, chopper. Let's see if I can pull that back a little bit. Oh. There we go. I like that better. Let's see if we can get to any more that I have pre-cut. I think what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of some of those stumps here a second. Bear with me. Let's go over to our T-Rex. Being we're leasing that thing, we might as well get some use out of it. We don't have very much for time on this thing yet. That's a good deal. Alright. There goes that one. Just have to be careful not to get too close to a tree or we'll delete our trees. Got that one. Got that one. Got that one. Alright. We are getting rid of stumps. I didn't realize I cut that many trees. Alright. Shut him down. Park him over here. That other stump was a little too close for my likings. Alright, what do we all got here? We got to try to be careful so we can get that tree onto our property. A little bit more this way. Let's cut him down. Timber. Try to get that somewhat straight up and down. There, don't have to make near as many cuts on here. We'll keep some of these heavy pieces a little bit shorter. It don't take long to clean up a tree. Wish it was that way in real life. That would sure be handy dandy. And it always seems like it's like 100 degrees outside anytime I ever want to chop down a tree, like after a storm or something like that. And humid. Alright, we'll probably get about one more off of this. Get rid of that short little piece on the end and back into the fence. Hoping that we can get enough money to buy a second tractor here pretty soon. That's kind of one of my goals here. It'll probably be just a small tractor for around the yard and save a little bit of hooking and unhooking. Probably something to pull the fertilizer spreader with, hopefully. And that small wagon, it'll probably work with that. I think I have one in mind. Sorry, I'm concentrating here again. I think we can pick up one more, maybe two. Yeah, this big bag handler kind of does the trick pretty well for logging. I don't know if you guys have ever tried this or not. It's part of the CSZ pack. I think we better quit with that. Eventually I should move the chipper just a little bit closer to where the trees are, but I guess it's working here for now. Try to get him put just right. And we better empty him off there. Enter. Start. And chop. Oh no! Oh, it's actually working. I can't believe that. Will that one go in? Of course not. Where did he go? Should be small enough to pick up, I would think. Oh, there it went. Grabbed it out of my hands. I better shut that off again. There. Got about a half a load the way it looks. Go find our tree back again. That's half the battle. Well, looks like we got a few more logs here, about 3 of them that we can put on there again. Well, I hope you guys have been watching everybody's top 17 mod videos that have been released. There's been a lot of YouTubers releasing that video, and now everybody's kind of doing their top 6 small tractor mods. And I have been challenged by Rusty Money Gaming to do my version of it. So I'm hoping to get that done here today or tomorrow too. It's going to be a little tough for me because I don't really use a lot of small tractors. You know, I haven't done a lot of YouTube videos yet where I've been starting from scratch and stuff. So I'm used to my normal Let's Plays just for fun. Oop, hit the wrong button. Alright. Nope, we're helicoptering again. How far are we away? There we are. Alright. See where we're at there. I think that'll work. That should put a pretty good dent in the trailer, I would think. Better run it again and empty it out. And we'll see how full we look again. Look at all that money coming in. That was a pretty good little pile in there. Now, I think we got to cut down another tree again. Like I said, it's going to be a little harder to get to those other ones. I got a couple logs I could pick up there. Yeah, maybe I can try picking some of them up. Let's go back to our tractor again. I didn't want to bring the tractor over there in case I cut down a tree. Don't need trees falling on it there. Alright, let's see if we can find this little pile again. Tree branches are kind of covering the view a little bit. There's another small one. Probably not many wood chips out of these two, I wouldn't think. Excuse me. Got a frog in my throat this morning. Alright, there we got one bigger one with them. I gotta say, that's definitely not the smoothest area of the map there. I gotta say, it gets a little jittery at times with that big bag handler. Ooh. I should watch what I'm doing on the other side there. Kerplunk. We'll empty it off again. Start up the chopper. Oh my. Oh, there we go. It sucked him in. Yeah, that wasn't the biggest pile there, but we got a few more out of the way. Not very often are you guys going to be able to watch me log. It's a monotonous job sometimes. I'm just glad I'm not trying to load these all onto a trailer or something like that. We'll get a couple of these out of the way. Now, I've seen Rusty Money using this on one of his challenges. And I thought, hey, that looks pretty slick compared to a log grab. The log grabs I got a terrible time with. See if we've got both of them. There we do. Should be some pretty good sized logs here, so we can clean them off. Whoa. Yeah, like I said, hopefully there's a bunch of wood chips with these two, as heavy as they are. Alright. Those two take up quite a bit of room on the belt there. So hopefully we got a bunch of wood chips out of that one. We're getting closer. The dogs are fighting again. Darn farm dog Jim, he's kind of a little turd some days. He's got to pick on the Chihuahua for some reason. Alright. Get that one. And I think we can go over to this other pile over here and maybe pick up one. Gotta hit the brakes every once in a while. Go down a little bit lower. Whoa. Shake, rattle, and roll. There. It gave up. I won the battle. Alright. Set them two on there and clean it up. Start him up. And start the belt. Not going to need very much more. I wish in real life it was that easy to make $25,000 in a hurry. Let's see, do we have anything we can get to here? Or are we going to have to chop down another tree? I think we're going to chop down another tree there. Not the biggest tree in the world, but... Alright. Where's our green circle? There it was, of course. There. And are we ready for the timber here? Let's hope it falls. There it goes. Went the correct way. I'll cut him about there. I would think this tree would be enough to fill up the rest of the trailer. Cleaning up the branches as we go. And there we are. Like I said, it don't take long. Maybe it seems like a long time for you guys watching this. I don't know how exciting this is to watch, and I apologize. We're just kind of doing our chores here. That's a heavy one. I don't want to overdo it since the wood chipper appears to only hold about 5,000 liters, you know, above and beyond the trailer. It'd take a while to clean a big forest this way, but like I said, unfortunately, I wish that tree devourer worked a lot better on this map than what it does. I wouldn't mind if it missed a tree every now and again to clean up, but that one, it didn't seem very stable. So that should fill the trailer up. We'll see how much we need in there yet. It didn't turn sharp enough. Oh, we're 97% full. We're not even going to need all that. Alright. Shut it off right there. There, I didn't want to waste too much of a log. That gives us a little bit more in there in case we're probably about 5,000 already, I'm guessing. Well, we'll sell this trailer load once. That's about how long it takes to do a load. Hey, look at that! Our sunflowers have turned. So we get to do a little more excitement here. Gotta hit the bump here again. Big bump. I'm guessing our wheat is probably ready to go too then, at our home farm, or the main farm. And I wonder what the price is of sunflowers too. I keep forgetting that this trailer's got a steering axle in the back end. I expand out here a little bit. Oh. Alright, we're at 53,000. Let's see if we can get to 75. It should be just about 80,000. Just shy of, I would think. Oh, 75. Oh, we did better than I thought. $25,600 again. I don't know if you hear that scratching in the background. My Chihuahua seems to be digging into the carpet for some reason. I don't know what she's doing. Oh no, I'm watching her. Chelsea, knock it off. They're laying in the sunshine there of the window that I have open. That's what I wanted right there. I believe our harvester's down by our CNS Anne Marie refill silo. So it's in the neighborhood with that tiny little corn head that we have on there to do our sunflowers. See if I can hit the same tree again. Oh, I made it that time. Practice is making perfect. Now I'm going to get cocky and I'll hit it every time. Alright. Park this down here. Like I say, we're going to test it out with the harvester if we can reach into this one or not. I'm guessing not, but let's go find him over here. No, so like I was saying, with our son going off to college, with Noah leaving us, we got an empty nest now, and things feel a little different around here. I don't know that I'm liking it. I kind of miss him being around. Been used to having him here for just a little over 18 years, I guess, and this was the only house that he ever knew. I mean, we've lived here. We moved in right as he was being born. Our tiny little corn head. I still can't believe we're using this harvester. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Boy, that looks small, don't it? We should get a pretty good yield off of this. It didn't need plowing beforehand, and we limed it and fully fertilized it. Not that sunflowers reveal the highest yield, but And one thing about it, these aren't very worker-friendly fields on 6 Ashes here. So we kind of got to do it ourselves. Our next harvester will probably end up getting heads that we can use the tool height for harvester mod. I know it takes some of the realism away, but it takes so long to do some of these small fields, especially with this small harvester. And I like to give you guys just a little bit more of a variety of things to do other than just logging or whatever other simple task we got going on that day. The old Bizon is bringing us through again. Like I said, I'm almost scared to trade this thing off because I think it's only worth a couple $1,000s. And I'm guessing the heads aren't worth very much either. All right. This is kind of an odd-shaped field. Well, I've had a few questions about some of our pigs again in the comments, and also on some of the live streams that I've been watching and chatting with people. So I can give a little more information again, I guess. Like I said, we have our new Isoween pigs that came in last week or a week and a half ago, I guess, already. And they're doing pretty good. We have one barn of about 1,100 in it, a little over 1,100. And they got the diarrhea just a little bit, so we don't know what's going on with them. I've lost a few of them that have died from it. I've been treating a few, and it's just in the 1 out of the 4 barns that are at that site. So I don't know what's going on, if it's just a touch of E. coli, even though I've run 2 E. coli vaccines through their water already, but it may have been just a little too late, even though we're doing it fairly early in the turn. You know, normally it's not done till they're just about feeder pigs, but so yeah, that one barn has kind of got me a little bit concerned. And other than that, all my baby pigs are doing pretty good. It's got a bunch of feeders to adjust because we have the feeders where they eat opened up a little bit higher. They're kind of an automatic feeder that they eat at. It kind of, you know, a little bit in the shape of a V, you know, a hopper looking deal, I guess you would call it. And then there's a little plate in there that goes up and down, that opens it or closes it. And I kind of like to keep it open for those little pigs just to learn, you know, until they learn where the new feed is. But now I see they're starting to waste a little bit. So there's constant adjusting down of that little bar that's in there, I guess, and basically closing up the feeder a little bit. I got to do some of that, but 3 of the 4 barns there have 50 pens in them. So you can imagine it takes a while to go into each pen and crank down those feeders on each side, you know, probably about 5 turns. It's just a little, you know, like a little bolt type of deal that you turn down. And so yeah, I got a bunch of adjusting to do there. On the site that we've been selling out of, since I've been starting to YouTube here, that barn I empty out Thursday morning. So just a couple days from now, tomorrow night I have 1 load going out of that barn, and then Thursday morning I believe I have about 4 small loads going out. So that barn will be empty, or that site will be empty, and I'll be getting probably new feeder pigs in next week. You know, usually they only let us sit empty for a few days, you know, so we got to have a company come in to power wash the barn and disinfect the barn out good, and, you know, get all of our settings all redone again, and any repairs that we kind of have to do and try to get them done. So that'll be going on this coming weekend, so I don't know how much I'll get done for videos. Like I said, I'd like to get my top 6 small tractor video out yet. Maybe today. I don't know if I will. We'll see how this video and editing and everything goes, but I got to think of what 6 small tractors I use. But anyhow, then a third out of our 4 sites that we take care of, I start what we call the first cut of pigs. You know, the fat hogs, they've grown up to just about fat, so I believe it's Thursday night we get the first load out of there. So we'll see how much they weigh, and you know, it may go kind of fast. You know, there's 1,150 pigs in that barn yet, and about 160 pigs on a load. So about 7 loads is what it'll take to empty that barn out. So like I said, we'll be starting on that this week. So there's no shortage of stuff to do right at the moment here. You know, yet, you know, trying to get things ready for this fall on the farm too. You know, hopefully here in a couple weeks I'll start on that. You know, probably after I get my new pigs in that second site. And then our 4th site, I'm guessing next week we'll start selling out of that one. So like I said, I got 4 sites that I take care of. You know, with just about 7,500 pigs total. The first site that I was talking about has got the isoweans in it. You know, so that'll be more like January, February, we'll be starting to sell fat pigs out of there. That's how fast they grow. And so probably February, probably March, we'll probably get new isoweans in that barn again, or in that site. The site's got 4 barns. And like I said, the second site that I, you know, kind of categorize it as a second site, because it's kind of a long ways away from where we live. That's about 1,000 head site, 1,000, 1,100 pigs, and like I say, we got about 400 and some in there yet, 450 that will empty out this week. The third site we start selling out of this week, which, like I said, about 1,160 head, 1,150, and then the 4th site we'll start selling out of next week. Kind of recapping here again, I guess, repeating myself, but yeah, start out of that one. So hopefully by harvest, I'll have all small pigs again. You know, and hopefully I get a little bit of time to take some care of them, but, you know, once they get started good, you know, then it isn't such a bad, you know, chores go fairly well, you know, as long as they stay healthy. We got just about a full grain tank on here. I have a feeling I'm just going to put it on. I'm not going to try the big trailer out yet. We might try that out when we get to the wheat, because it looks like I'll be able to hold this all on one trailer, on that little trailer. Watch, it'll probably be about 10 extra liters, knowing my luck. Drop our head down again. But no, the questions that I had about the pigs were, do we do the vaccinating? You know, all of our pigs get vaccinated, and generally they get all their vaccinations done when they're really small. We'll go back and collect that little bit there. But yeah, on our isoween pigs, on that first site that I was talking about with the 4,400 head, the person that actually owns that barn, I don't own the barn, I just take care of the pigs. I don't own the pigs either. So I'm more or less a worker there, but we have a crew that'll come in and vaccinate them, which means every pig gets a shot. All those 4,400 pigs will actually get 2 rounds of shots. So that'll be next week too, either this weekend or next week that'll start. That crew will come in and, you know, they give about 30 pigs a shot. Then they got to change needles because they don't want to risk breaking a needle in a pig, because that would be a bad thing. I mean, it happens. I've never had it done in, you know, since 2006, but since I've been taking care of all these pigs. But yeah, they got metal detectors that'll detect those broken needles in them when they go to a slaughterhouse. But yeah, so they'll go through a lot of needles when they vaccinate. So like I said, every 30 pigs they have to switch their needles around. So like I said, every little pig gets 2 shots. You know, one will be coming up here, like I said, by the end of this week or next week, which fortunately I don't have much I have to do with that anyway, other than make sure the paperwork's all in order and let the crew come in and do their job. They can do it, and it won't take them but a couple days, and they'll get each round of shots done. And we do run a bunch of water vaccines through their medicators. You know, we water medicate them, and it also water vaccinate them. So I've been kind of doing that here, pretty much since the end of last week. I've been starting my E. coli vaccinations, which, like I said, that's just where the pigs got to drink it out of the water. And when you mix up the vaccine, it's a live vaccine, so it's kind of like the big pandemic vaccine. That the vaccine only lives for a little bit of time once it's thawed out. So basically, you run that over 4 to 6 hours in their water, and hopefully, you try to get in there and make sure all the pigs are awake and drinking, and kind of keep them moving a little bit. So we have 3 times we have to do that E. coli vaccine, E. coli and salmonella, so the pigs don't catch that. So kind of in the middle of doing that too, but like I said, hopefully by the end of this week, I'll have all the water vaccines done. Like I said, not hard to do whatsoever. It just takes a little bit of time, nothing too bad. So yeah, like I said, that's kind of going on. And then I had a subscriber asking about biosecurity. How do we do this? Well, in all of our pig barns, we have coveralls that we wear, coveralls and boots. We need to be clean in between sites. We don't want, if we get one group of pigs getting sick, we don't want another group of pigs getting sick, or another site. So at every site we have coveralls and boots that we wear, and sometimes gloves too, or whatever. I mean, they're just cloth gloves that I wash. They're washable, just like what the coveralls are. So we have, we have what they call a Danish entry in most of the sites, where you kind of have to, you're clean on one side, and then your dirty boots are on the other side. It's just a little wall you have to step over top of. It's only a couple foot tall, but it makes you stop and think is the main thing that it does. You keep your outside boots on one side and your in the barn boots on the other side. And there is a shower at my 4,400 head site, the big site, that we can use to shower in and out if you need to. I really don't. I just make sure I got clean clothes on when I go there, and then the coveralls do their job really well. There, I talked all the way through that. Oh shoot, no, I'm just about went to the wrong tipper. Yeah, we definitely didn't get a wagon load out of there. But if the price is good, we'll get a little bit for these. I know we could feed them to the pigs too. So if the price isn't very good, I'll just put it in a silo at the main farm. Alright, we're done with the harvester down here for a little while. And we shouldn't need the corn head, so we'll bring that back to the main farm. Like I said, hopefully I'll get these all traded off and get her a couple $1,000s for combine and headers, both headers, and put towards our new combine. But so far it's working for us. I mean, look how fast that went. You had to hear me rant on about pigs again. I have quite the exciting life, don't I? And you guys are just like me and know every bump that's in this path by now, since we take it a lot, but it's handy anyway. I know that road gets really narrow. We could take a road that's right beside us, but it gets really narrow near the pub. I mean, this would fit through with no problem, but there's kind of a fence there. It's about the narrowest spot on this whole map, so this is kind of a nice little bypass path that we're on right now, if you guys aren't familiar with that. In fact, I can see the fence is right over there. There's the pub, and that fence comes right up to the blacktop of the road. Alright. This is one thing I don't like about this harvester, is it is so slow down the road. I mean, not that we have very far to go, but it's monotonous, let's put it that way. And I know we could probably get the headers for this too, that tool height control for headers, and maybe I'll end up doing that first just to get by. So like I said, on this map you have to have such narrow headers, otherwise you got to use header trailers, and as you guys all know, if you're familiar with the game at all, the header trailers, the in-game header trailers don't seem to work very well. If you take a corner too fast, the heads fall off, and they're kind of a little tricky to get centered on there just right. But the smaller heads, I guess, work okay, but when you get some bigger heads, then they seem to give a little bit of problem sometimes. That's where I like the Kloss pack or whatever, you know, the Kloss DLC that we had received earlier. There, the headers actually lock onto the trailers. They're the only ones that I know of that do that. I mean, maybe there's more that I'm unaware of, but bring this back through here. So, like I said, I'm not sure if I want to fill this thing back up with fuel, because I don't know if I'll keep it and just do the faster headers with this, or if I'll upgrade combines. Like I said, I know there's one that I have kind of in mind that's fairly inexpensive, and it's about 7,000 some liters that it holds, so it holds twice as much as what this one does. Take that off there a minute. Let's repair our header while we're here. $7. That wasn't so bad. I guess we didn't use it very much. There we go. Alright, we'll go unhook this. And yes, our wheat is ready to go, you can see over there. So we're going to figure out what we're going to do here. If we're going to get that different harvester, because that's kind of a big field. I'm just going to park this over here for now. Yeah, I don't have anything else in here. I can put the corn head in. We hit the wall, back up a little bit. Find our grain header. I'll have to do a little thinking on this between episodes, because I think we're probably just about done with this episode already. Time flies when you're having fun. Now you'll have to excuse me, we're going to flip-flop through these. There's our tractor. Well, we apparently don't need the tipper down here at the moment. We'll need to prep our field. Now let's not do like I did last time. Let's check to see if we need to plow this. No, we don't need to plow it or need lime, so all we need to do is fertilize twice. And with our seeder that we use, we do have to cultivate it, so the cultivator's just sitting right here by the multi-fill silo. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. I wasn't watching the road. I think I'm going to do one more load of wood chips. Yeah, we had 780. Yeah, at least we caught it before the 5,000. That's good. Let's see how full our load of sunflowers is. And I believe we have a few sunflowers, I think, in our silo. I'll have to look that up once. I can never remember on this map if we started out with a few items in there or if they were empty. We got just about 4,000 liters. Alright, let's go to our menu here. Let's go over here. Oh, no, we do not have any sunflowers. And the price is $1,137 and $12.65. No, we're going to put this in our silo first, I believe. Let's see, there's our fields. Our growth on these other ones. 26 and 24 you see down here. They're in their second stage of growth. Got that one harvested. Field 51, which is that big field, comparatively big field. That one's ready to go. Soil composition on 26 and 27, or 24 and 26 are good. I don't know why it needs lime on the outside there. And 51 is good. I was looking at 50. And then we're back to our fruit types. So yeah. Well, we'll bring this back to our silo. Then I think we can leave this tipper up by the pig yard then. We'll basically use it for feeding. If our Joskin works for the harvester that we're using. We really need to buy these fields sometime. Like I say, I feel bad for driving across everybody's field. This one is not so much because we don't really cut across this one. We haven't got to see very much of the map today, have we? We've kind of been in this small little area in our own little world, I guess you would call it. Alright. I think we can go through this driveway as well and loop right around to dump this in the silo. I really could have gotten rid of that big bag handler. Maybe I'll do that when we grab the other trailer. I shouldn't need it this way for anything. And it's so much nicer around this yard with these trees out of here. There we go. We're gaining grain. Like I say, I'll bring this back so we can feed our pigs and our chickens. Wait a minute. If we feed our pigs and chickens, the feed will have to come out of here anyway. Oh, let's try to find a spot out of the way to park this tipper. And we might need it for this field too. I don't know. I'm leaning on getting that harvester before we harvest that. So our next episode is probably going to be a little more exciting. If I get the different harvester, we'll have that, and we'll have straw to either bale or pick up anyway. Alright. Well, I hear farm dog Jim whining in the background again. The wiener dog. My little buddy. I don't know where Chelsea the Chihuahua went. Or Lola the annoying dog. I don't see either one of them around at the moment. Whoa. You know what's going to happen. We're going to get all set up to harvest, then the rain will come. And I'll have to find out where we put our fertilizer spreader again. I think it's at the pig farm. I could have just well brought that down here with me, and we could have gotten one application of fertilizer put on that field before we cultivate it. Oh well. Oh, that's right. I'm going to get another load of wood chips here first anyway, so good thing I got the big bag handler on. Yeah, we'll cut down another tree, and I'll probably do that off camera anyway. Well, I think I've probably talked long enough here, so we'll park this guy out of the way. Yeah, do a little walk through here into our little pond area. Oop, jump the fence. Well, maybe my thumbnail might give away what I'm doing next. I think I got kind of a surprise for you guys, but you're going to see it before you even see the video, so I apologize, but I'm thinking you'll see what we have going on anyway. With that being said, I think we're going to call it the end of this episode. I'm going to fill up this trailer off camera and haul another load, so you can see we're at $78,000 right now, but next time when we're on here, that price is probably going to be down quite a bit. You know, we'll get another $25,000 for this next load that I haul in, and then we're going to get set up for harvesting wheat the next episode and getting our straw put up, and I still have to decide what we're going to do, if we're going to do bales or loose. So I think we're going to have to build a silo also. If I decide to do it loose, we'll probably get one of our Alien Jim silos and kind of his Mercury Farm silo pack or whatever. Put that down at our pig farm maybe in our grass field. So yeah, we'll do all that the next episode, and yeah, we'll kind of go from there. Well, I'm glad you all hung in here this long again, and I appreciate you all coming back, and I welcome you if you're new to the channel. And if you like the video, please hit the like button. If you're subscribed, thank you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. And if you have any questions or comments or anything, please leave them below in the comment section. And any ideas you'd like to see, or any questions you have about farming or about the game or anything, I'll try to do my best to answer them. So with that being said, I think we're going to call it here for now, and we'll catch you on episode number 8 next time. All right, thanks for now. Take care, everybody. We'll see you later. Bye.